Okay, there we go. Hi, everybody. 2 o'clock. Welcome to Play by Play. Afternoon. This is Paradise Killer. We're going to start out this game today. I'm excited about it. I'm getting a weird thing where the music skips every once in a while. That doesn't seem related to anything that I'm doing or is going on. So we'll see if that keeps up. I'm also having a weird experience where this is sort of the main menu. This is the title screen. Well, obviously not the title screen, but the start screen. And it's got a giant controller on it, which suggests to me that the game would like me to play with a controller. I have a controller that's hooked up to my PC because I was playing Persona 5 Royal on Remote Play. So I've got that, but it is not working with the menu. So we'll see. I think maybe it'll work in the game. We'll try that out. I don't know a lot about Paradise Killer. It was released this last year. It is stylish as hell. Clearly, I love the sort of bold neon pinks and stuff that they're going with. So we'll see what the world looks like. It also sounds like it's a cool world, kind of in general, and the world building for it is probably going to be up my alley. Plus, it's an open world detective game, mystery game, which I am extremely interested in seeing how they tackle that. I really like mysteries in games, and enjoy sort of seeing how different games approach the idea of solving a mystery. And I think doing that in an open world is a super interesting idea. So I've also heard good things. I've heard good things about this game, so I'm excited about it. So let's jump in.
Paradise Killer.
Also, the volume levels are quite different from the last game, so let me know in chat if it doesn't sound right. Welcome, investigator. You will soon enter a paradise where fact and truth are not the same. Explore paradise in your own way to find your own truth. Paradise Killer has a wealth of accessibility options. Please tailor the experience to best suit your needs. Paradise Killer does not autosave. You must use save points on the island. Okay, throwback. I like it. I mean, I don't know if I like it. We'll see. Saving a record of your existence is free and easy and leads to a happier paradise. Okay, still on keyboard controls. The Syndicate created the first Paradise Island to worship their dead alien gods. Dead alien gods! Jesus, guided by leader Montserrat. The Syndicate attempted to resurrect the gods by forcing citizens into psychic worship rituals. However, the worship invites demonic corruption from beyond the stars. The islands always fail. The islands die, and a new Paradise Island is born. The cycle repeats. Island Sequence 13. Lady Love dies. The Syndicate's lead investigator is deceived by the god Damned Harmony. She endangers paradise. Her sentence is eternal exile. The island could not be saved. Demonic corruption began to infect the fabric of paradise. Lady Love Dies is the name. Wait, no, I don't understand that sentence. Lady Love Dies. The Syndicate's lead investigator, comma, is deceived by the god Damned Harmony. She endangered paradise. Her sentence is eternal exile. Okay, I think that's what it means. The island died, the citizen slaughter ritual took place, there's a citizen slaughter ritual. Another Paradise Island failed. The cycle always repeats. Lady Love Dies watched from exile in the idle lands as each island flourished and died. Each iteration got closer to perfection. Demonic corruption events decreased. Okay, Island 24 was almost perfect. So back into Island 13, Lady Love Dies was exiled forever, which means that she is not part of this cyclical resurrection of the island. She's watching. That's pretty fucking cool, honestly. Island 24 was almost perfect until Henry Division, a lowly citizen, got too close to the gods. He allowed demons to flood the island. The citizens were once again slaughtered. The council began their meditation to end 24 and birth perfect 25. But before they could complete it, Paradise was killed. Paradise Killer does not autosave. Yes. Look at that fucking monolith dog god. The concept of fixed locations where you can save seems to be making a bit of a comeback. Yeah, I see that happening here and there. My hope is that it's used sort of with some design intention. Like, I think there's interesting things you can do around that as a constraint on play, and reasons why you might do that versus having an autosave. I hope that it doesn't come back just sort of as an affectation, because it is annoying. Like, there are downsides, serious downsides to that structure. Okay, somebody, ha 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 ha. The crime to end all crimes. This blend tastes different. The islands define the whiskey. This one definitely tastes of embers. She put the fire out. What the hell is happening here? Was it a cosmic dream? No. They called on her, the exile. They needed to. I don't know what was happening there. Lady Love Dies is maybe the subject of gossip, I guess? Born at the longest tower, Britain, in AD 1000, under the sign of Kiss Me to the Moon. The Syndicate's lead I love how everybody has names like culture ships. It's fucking wild. The Syndicate's lead investigator. After the Damned Harmony incident on Island 13, the Paradise Psycho Unit was shut down, and Love Dies was exiled to the Idle Lands as punishment. Does Love Dies have the title of lady? Like, is that an honorific? Or is her full name Lady Love Dies and she's just sometimes called Love Dies as like a nickname? Perhaps we will find out.
Another day in exile.
Another day in exile. Something's wrong. I can feel it. Island 24 is supposed to be ending. Why am I still here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
All right. Okay. This is keyboard and mouse. Yeah, my controller just isn't... It's not registering. Is that an option? I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. We'll just play keyboard and mouse. Okay. So. Some kind of a weird, like, Greek temple with leopard print bedsheets. I like. I got a thing. I obtained a relic. It's a wistful photo. The outside of the Paradise Psycho unit before it was disbanded. So wait, is the Paradise Psycho unit... Is Paradise the name of the island? Is it Paradise Island? Because I don't understand. Paradise was killed. I don't know what that means. Outside of the Paradise Psycho unit before it was disbanded, the last photo that was taken of me back on Island 13, very pixely. Fleeting thoughts, lost treasures, the remnants of lives lived, a vignette of another in a window in time. Okay. Okay. Look at the reticle for my first person view is a little heart. That is frankly amazing. That is so cool. I love it. Okay, okay. My mouse sensitivity is extremely high. It's at 40%. I mean, like 20%. Let's try that. That's a little bit better. Days since you were exiled, 3 million. Okay. What is this? A portrait of me painted by Lydia before I was exiled. Lydia is the most normal ass name anybody has. That's incredible. Okay, so I can't take that, but that like is a HUD element, it seems like, on things that I can investigate. So that's good. What is happening here? What is happening here? Lady Love dies.
Who are you?
Who the fuck are you? The first person you've spoken to in 3 million days. Can you taste it in the air? Oh man. I'm gonna go with worried. Something's wrong. Okay, I guess I use this UI with the mouse and not with the keyboard. The island was supposed to end. Something's wrong. You're damn right it is. While you've been exiled up here, all kinds of shit has happened down on the island. What kind of shit? The messed up kind? Real messed up? All kinds of messed up? Still, who are you? You used to be the Syndicate's investigator, right? They're talking about you down there. They need the investigation freak. Time to get back in the saddle. Get out of the idle lands and get back to work. Exile is over. I missed Idle Lands. Idle Lands is a good name for, like, the space outside of space where you get exiled to. Why is a demon in the Idle Lands? Okay, so this is a demon. Demons are bad, is my understanding. The name's Shin Uthk Jigath. You can call me Shinji. Shinji, huh? I'm just here to hang. I got no horse in this race. What race? Someone's made a move against the Syndicate. People are betting on the wrong horses. What do you want, Shinji? I like a good bit of murder. It's a good time. Best time. That laugh. Damn. I'm just here to watch the results play out. You got some solving to do, some investigating, some looking real hard, some good thinking. I like this line. I am unsatisfied by Shinji's answer to this question, which it seems like is basically, I don't care what happens, right? I'm just here to have a good time. So why why do you want me to investigate? Because I guess on the theory that my investigation will lead to all sorts of trouble. I guess that makes sense. Time to weave some truth, Love Dies. Anyway, I gotta bounce. Go get your laptop. You're gonna need it. See ya on the island. I have no idea what's going on. That little runt said I need to find my laptop. Okay, he must mean Starlight. Every investigator needs an assistant. Starlight is up by the barrier that overlooks the island. I mean, this seems like not a bad spot to get exiled, if I'm going to be honest. Okay, up on the balcony. How do I get up to... Oh, I probably go through this door. This is not an exit door. This is a continue to the balcony door. I mean, damn! Hell yes! Like, this is maybe not my particular design aesthetic, but I would live here. What are you? Dulled percolator. Coffee doesn't taste the same if you're not working. I wonder why I'm collecting relics. Okay, so is that a demon? Like, do demons have 4 arms and weird obelisk things sticking out of their heads, or just some of them? If Love Dies can just leave exile, why hasn't she until now? I mean, great question. I have no idea. Presumably, something special is happening.
That's strange.
That's strange?
Why?
Why is Starlight unlocked? That seems like a cybersecurity vulnerability. $3 million. Oh, but Starlight is not just a computer. Starlight is like a companion. So 3 million days up here, and now she's calling out to me. Okay.
Can you like to move Dragon?
An investigator's best friend, Starlight. It's been a while since me and the girl did the dance of an investigation. Starlight, investigation assistant. Hell yeah, good, okay. Press any button.
Welcome to Starlight.
Okay, okay. A phone call from Judge is unexpected.
Lady Love Dies.
Madness has overtaken the island. That happened a long time ago. The council were murdered as the new island was born. Is this a prank? Leader Montserrat is dead. The council are dead. This is no joke. A killer tried to take everything from us. The syndicate is about to collapse. You need an investigator, and you're in luck. My diary is pretty empty today. Lady Love Dies. I have authorized the use of Starlight. Take her and come to the island.
Investigate.
Your exile is over. The prison doors are open. I like this as a setup. This is smart because, you know, they're calling on me not only because I am famously an investigator, but also, like, I'm probably one of the only people who isn't a suspect because I've been in exile for 3 million days. Like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Judge, the barrier's still up, so there we go. There's some sort of a barrier that has prevented me.
Will open.
Starlight can dance her way through it, fall down to us, and breathe life back into paradise. And you want me to just fall to the island? The islands haven't changed. The fall won't hurt you. Step off into the abyss and drop to the island. Lydia will be waiting.
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
Okay. Alright, if you say so. I can use the nightmare computer? I'm not going to, because I think that's how I leave. Let me take another minute to look around this weird space that I live in.
Relic obtained.
Relic obtained. Well-read book. A well-read book about an ex-gangster that decided to become a master of grilled chicken skewers. Love it. Okay. I would read that book. I don't know if I would read it... Well, I don't know. 3 million days is a long time. Like, was this pre-decorated? Or can I manifest this stuff? Or, like, what's the deal with that? So this is a hell of a complex. This gold path is, like, rad. And is this, like, jury-rigged? Is this supposed to work like this? Alright, let's try it. Initializing nightmare interface.
Nightmare
Oh,
computer.
I'm glad to be back.
Starlight can emulate the OS and break down the components used in the symbols, but I need to work out how they are used. I haven't seen these symbols before. It looks like a hieroglyphic-based language. Need to find a clue to know which symbols release the lock. I can brute force it with trial and error, but I'm a busy woman now. Starlight can see the answer. I need to work out how to make it. Some of these parts should make this symbol I need. I need to select components from the ones available and match them to the top image, completing the puzzle. Okay. So, here's the top image. I mean, it seems like if I put that
Nightmare computer.
and that
unlocked.
together... Okay. Hieroglyphics takes me back to university. I was the only one in that arcane texts class.
Oh,
Looks like the language is divided into different groupings of symbols for different types of objects and the civilization found important. The rest of the syndicate can't decode these. They have keys coded to the specific machines they're allowed to
I
access.
don't like this.
The data on the nightmare computers is tamper-proof. Sealed machines that hook into the fabric of the island. There will be more on the island that I can unlock. Judge said they need me down on the island. The people that exiled me are dead. And I need to find out the who, how, and why. I'm confused about the nightmare computers. I don't understand what they are or why I'm accessing them. Time to fall into a pit of crime. A leap of faith into the sun-drenched abyss of memories, secrets, and crime. Okay, so I guess I did what I needed to do there. And now, there's the island and some pyramids that just go off into nowhere. Interesting. Alright.
Paradise Killer.
That was good. That was a good cut to title. Okay, 24th island sequence. Breathing life back into paradise. Left shift to sprint. Okay, can do that. Hi, Lydia. Lydia Daybreak.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Look at Lydia. Nice style. I like it. Lydia Daybreak, your oldest friend, born in Mwana Falls, Kenya, in AD 1001. So she's a year younger than me, under the sign of Beautiful Spectre. The Syndicate's ferrywoman, responsible for transporting the Syndicate to new island sequences. After an uninteresting childhood spent in worship of beautiful Spectre, she enlisted in the army during her teens. Lydia became known as a Titan killer after she successfully defended a temple complex from 3 monstrosities born from beyond the stars. Damn. She retired from the world of assassination when she met Sam Daybreak, fleeing to join the Syndicate together.
Got it.
Okay.
What are you talking about, LD?
Starlight's giving you the full 101. I've been in exile for 3 million days. What did I miss?
Evil stuff, LD. Last night was a killer.
The council were killed just as the next island was born. Word is, a killer got into their building and took a knife to them.
How?
How are you feeling? Messed up. This is the worst. The island needs an investigator. You shouldn't have been exiled. We needed you down here. Judge told me to bring you to them. Was it you? Okay, let's go. Let's go see them. One thing before we go. I can ferry you around the island if you need me to. Save your feet from a hike. If you need a pickup, call me on one of the phones. The phones are deactivated since it's the end of the island, so you'll need to fire them up again. I already activated this phone for you in case you need to come back here.
Ferrywoman reporting
So
for duty.
phones are like travel hubs, like fast travel hubs. That makes sense. Ferrywoman reporting for duty. Time to ride. Seatbelts on. How was exile? 3 million days just flies past. Ooh. I like this style of giving sort of an emotional affect. And then a sort of an indication. This is an interesting response, I think, to the Mass Effect problem, where Mass Effect sort of famously, the first Mass Effect was one of the first popular RPGs to summarize dialogue in the dialogue choice. A lot of RPGs before that, especially like computer RPGs, as opposed to console RPGs that were, more adventure RPG kind of things. Console RPGs and Western RPGs would, have an entire line of text or even a short paragraph of literally what is it that you say, what is it that your character says. And then often that was unvoiced, right? So it would just, that was the response. You would click on a thing. In Mass Effect, it would give you a summary, just a few words or a phrase of what the response would be, and then when you select it, it would play a little cinematic that was voiced of the character sort of, saying something, just having a conversation, really. And often it was a back and forth that would happen, would be several lines that played out that was sort of indicated by the text that you, the player, chose, but that text was not literal or at least wasn't complete. So this is the same thing, right? If I choose the truth, that's not me saying literally the words the truth. That's me choosing to talk about the truth versus talk about the old days. The problem that Mass Effect ran into is players really rebelled at instances where they would choose, the truth, and then the little cinematic dialogue would play out where the tone of that conversation was different, sometimes significantly different, than what the player imagined when they just read and selected the summary dialogue option. So here, they're being very upfront about what is the tone. The truth, I'm going to talk about the truth, but more important than that, I am going to speak with confidence. I'm gonna sort of like have a confident response versus a nostalgic response. I think that's really clever. I like that strategy. Yeah. It is it's got like kind of a fourth wall sort of a problem to it that fits into this game just fine. Like, this game is so psychedelic, I think labeling things with affect doesn't feel out of place. There are games where that might feel more out of place, but I like it. I'm gonna go with confident. Excuse me. Up to me to find out the truth. Criminal to catch a criminal. Ooh. Who am I? Who is Lady Love Dies? I like... let's go with investigator. An investigator to catch a criminal. I'm messing with you. I know you are. You're my best friend from the old days. I don't think you're all bad. You got deceived by a god and let him conspire to kill the entire syndicate. No biggie. So this is my question. What does killing the syndicate mean? Or killing the council? Or killing Paradise? Like... This is Island 24. We're on the verge of Island 25. If we just went ahead and went to Island 25, would the council come back? Because they're immortal? They're gods? Or is the point that they can't die? So if they do die, that's like real bad? I don't understand that yet. We don't have any investigators except you. No offense. None taken? I like your perfume, by the way. Aw, thanks. Fruity one, isn't it? It's a unique blend that I got made especially. It's nice. I'll have to get some on the next island. Sorry, LD. The blend is my own secret recipe. We're almost there. Go and speak to Judge. If you want to hang, I'll be on the pier. It's been so long since I performed an investigation. You getting the fire back?
I was born to investigate.
I was born to investigate. Yes, you and Professor Layton. Very good. Okay. So I'm in the courthouse. That's the way out. There's a bunch of plants. This... I gotta admit, this entryway is a little unassuming. Given what I expected. I'm in this, like, open-air arena with the giant statues is a little bit more what I was expecting.
Hello, Judge.
Hello, Judge! Good to see Justice again. Birthplace, forgotten. Birth sign, forgotten. Every society needs a form of justice, and a syndicate member volunteered. They believe so deeply in impartial justice that they scrubbed their ego and fused themselves to the island, becoming Judge. They would become the embodiment of justice, acting on behalf of the island. Starlight is helping you navigate through the Sea of Truth already. I mean... wow. There's just a lot going on here. Very cool. Very cool. Island population, Judge. Paradise requires power and sacrifice. Is that an island population thing or a Judge thing? Guessing it's a judge thing.
Welcome back to the blood-stained paradise, Lady Lovedyes.
The investigator is here.
Tell me about the crime.
Paradise Killer.
The council are dead. Our leaders are gone. The black pall of crime hangs over us. Leader Montserrat has been taken from us.
What the hell?
What the hell? The whole council were murdered at once. They gathered to birth the new island, our perfect new home, Perfect 25. At the end of their meditation, the killer struck. Arrogance put the entire council in one room. Hubris is a large gap in armor. If you're a murder junkie, that's quite the hit.
What time?
What time? Midnight, the holy hour, the hour of weird, the
Don't
hour
test
of...
me.
I like Lady Lovedyes being very to the point about all of this. All the council were murdered last night at midnight. Do you have a suspect? Yeah, the blue frame, the frames indicate who's talking. Next time we see two characters in a scene, in a dialogue scene, I'll point it out. But yeah. It's a miracle. A mass murderer in custody. Henry Division, a citizen possessed by a demon. Henry Division was in the prologue, but I don't remember why. Maybe it was because of this. He's killed before. A decade ago, he came back. We found the knife in his hand, the council's blood in his stomach. Okay, so he came back. What does he came back mean?
I'm
I don't know what
glad
that
to be
means.
back.
The oppressed rise up. Who'd have thought?
Where?
Where's the crime scene? Council's own penthouse. Brutalist tower that reaches to the sky. Has anyone been in there?
Investigate.
The council are protected by 4 holy seals. Only our leaders can open them. We cannot get into the crime scene. We cannot assess the slaughter. Damn, that
Wow.
seems like a downside. How'd the killer get
Truth
in?
waits for you in the shadows.
Truth hides behind the smoke of crime. We only know the nature of the first holy seal. 2 of the finest god justice marshals stationed as guards, as sentinels. Both butchered by the monster. So is that seal no longer there then? Demonic sigils cover the suspect's body, scorched onto him by the astral demon inside him. Those same sigils are daubed in the marshal's blood at the entrance to the council
Got
building.
it.
If no one has been in the crime scene, how do you know the council are dead? That is a great question, Lady Lovedyes. Their work is done. A new island has been born, yet they have not emerged from their chambers. The accused was found with a red, slick knife and a belly full of the blood of the council members.
Investigate.
In this instance, I mean, that's such a good command. Investigate. In this instance, the answer to the terrifying equation is dreadful
The
murder.
investigator is here.
I'm going to assume there are no eyewitnesses if it's a locked room murder. None that have come
Why?
forward. Why would someone decapitate the syndicate now? Is it an interloper, a god, a desirer of power? Is it naked ambition played out with a knife in a penthouse? A power play, a sicko killing for kicks. The world's a twisted place. It wouldn't surprise me. The balance has existed for millennia. Who's running the show now? I installed Architect Carmelina as the acting leader. We have birthed Perfect 25, a wonderful new home of her design. She is best placed to oversee this new transition. As bizarre as this vision of crime is, there is a further anomaly. Just one. You remember KHX.
That's weird.
Our master craftsman, what about him? He is missing. We haven't had any contact with him for several days. For several days. Okay. This is doubly concerning as he designed the second Holy Seal that protects the Council. I'm gonna go with
I have a bad feeling
determined.
about this.
I'll find out what
Lady
happened to
Love
him.
dies.
It's been a while since we needed you. The Syndicate is in danger. You're in danger. Unspoken things beyond the stars are in danger. So the Syndicate is the population of all of the gods, and the Council is sort of the ruling body, and then that one guy is the leader, I guess. And then there are citizens on the island who are not part of the Syndicate, maybe? The island will not give up its secrets easily.
Is paradise worth saving?
What is the truth? What are the facts? Are they the same? Evidence, testimony, they are yours to find, yours to take. We must find who did
Crime
this.
cannot hide.
Crime always wants to be found. The nature of crime is perverse. I like it. Starlight has the blood records of the Council. I have just updated Starlight with a blood sample of Henry as well. Use them to examine the murder weapon and crime scene. Okay. Blood sample obtained. I need this solved so we can move on to the new island. A suspect isn't enough. I need concrete proof. I am linked to Starlight, a conduit of justice. She will track your case files. She has just unlocked her suspect module. Fuck yes, suspect module. Investigate, interrogate, find the gold evidence in the silt of the island. When you are ready, bring them to me and we'll begin the trials. The trials will determine the guilty. Assemble your facts and present a truth to me. You may not understand your truths. Bring them to trial, and we will reveal the guilty together and attain clarity. So, I need to gather enough evidence, even if I don't totally understand what it all means, because some of that understanding will come out during trial. We can start the trials whenever you're ready. They will be the climax of your investigation, but you determine when that climax will be. Okay.
Truth waits for you in
Are
the
you-
shadows.
Are you ready to investigate? This island will try to hide the truth from you.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Interesting. Interesting motto.
The
Okay.
journey into truth and justice begins.
A duel across the sun-drenched streets between the investigator and the truth. Paradise Island is yours. Crime details received. Okay, 23:52, 8 minutes before the murder. Henry Division escapes from the desolation cell. I see. So, 10 years ago, Henry Division killed somebody and was locked away in the desolation cell, and then escaped last night, 8 minutes before the murder. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 was guarding him. We should probably talk to Akiko. Midnight, the council are murdered. 3 minutes after midnight, Henry is found outside the council building by Akiko. Same time, Akiko informs witness that Henry has been found and that the first seal guards are murdered. Who was witness? Akiko confirms to witness that the holy seals are closed. She cannot secure the penthouse. 6 minutes after midnight, judge assumes authority over the island and locks the paradise gates. 32 minutes after midnight, syndicate meeting is held in courtroom. Judge appoints Carmelina as acting leader. And then 3:16 in the morning, judge decrees that they are bringing Lady Love Dies out of exile. Full investigation will happen before the island ends. Judge activates Starlight and waits for Lady Love Dies to make contact. Crime details end. Okay.
Key item obtained.
Blood sample obtained. A blood sample taken from Henry Division, the prime suspect of the council murder last night. Yeah, I mean, it seems like things can move fast when you're gods with computers. Like, that seems like a recipe for things moving fast. I don't like how sometimes the interface demands I use a mouse and sometimes it demands I use a keyboard. I find that really frustrating. That's kind of a pet peeve, I think. All right, I got some blood crystals. And what is this thing? My old gun. When the time comes to execute justice, she will sing the song of punishment. But until then, I guess she stays here. Because I can't actually pick her up. Okay, great. Hey, Starlight. I have a flashlight. That's nice. How do I... Starlight. There we go. Okay. I mean, I like that this interface is like the Starlight computer operating system. That's very cool. It's odd that pickups are keyboard controls. That seems much more suitable to clicking on things given the rest of the style. I think it's because I'm meant to be playing this with a controller, but for some reason it is not recognizing my controller, or controller input at least. So, I don't know. Alright, I got potential leads. What is the second Holy Seal? Is the first seal still sealed, even though the seal is these two guards who have been murdered? I'm curious about that. But yes, what is the second Holy Seal? I need to find out what the third Holy Seal is. I need to examine the two murdered guards that form the first Holy Seal. And the fourth Holy Seal is a mystery. How is the final barrier before the council's penthouse breached? Crimson Acid. I don't know who that is, but I guess that's someone. Question about their suspicions. I should speak to Crimson about her whereabouts last night. Yuri Knight. Question about their alibi. Lydia and Sam. Daybreak. Question Lydia. Get Sam's alibi. Question Sam and get Lydia's alibi. Alright. And I got case files. Grand Marshal Akiko. Grand Marshal of the Syndicate's God Justice Marshals. I see. I would collect evidence of alibi breaker. KHX. I have no evidence. I have no evidence on any of these people. I see. Okay, alright. So as I get evidence, it will go into these folders on suspects and crimes. I have an inventory with some random shit. I have a population of the island. Henry Division, a citizen born to Rena Division 27 years ago. Father unknown. It's really super interesting that, like, there's this combination of names that are yeah, that are like culture ships that are phrases, but then also a sort of like patrilineal adoption of names, like what's her name, Lydia Daybreak took Sam Daybreak's name when they got married, is I think the implication. Henry Division was born to Rena Division, right? Like they share that strange surname. Interesting. Victims of mass abductions? 3,106 worshippers and workers brought to the islands and forced to worship the gods. The psychic energy created by their worship is channeled by syndicate priests and fed to the gods. Citizens are the lowest class of island inhabitants, spending their lives in worship and working in the deep factory and farm. Holy shit. What? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's like a feudal system. There's a council at the top, and then a nobility of members of the syndicate around them, supported by thousands of citizens who labor so that they can be fed, essentially. Wow. Okay, here's Ahiko, Carmelina Silence. Ais Kiwami Suicide. Oh, yeah. Oh, weird. Born in a remote area of India and came to the Syndicate during the Great Betrayal after saving Doom Jazz from torture. Doom Jazz being somebody. I don't know who that is. After saving Doom Jazz from torture, the two chased after the newly formed Syndicate as they made their way through Mesopotamia. Ais Kiwami took his own life several years ago. It is unknown why. Born in a remote area of India, and I was born in London, and they made their way through Mesopotamia. So the mythology of the islands is connected to Earth in some way, at least geographically. Oh, hey, here's prehistory. The gods came to Earth, gift man technology, and the world becomes embroiled in a millennia-long war. The gods are betrayed by their enslaved armies and are killed, imprisoned, or driven from the Earth. The Syndicate is formed by worshippers of the gods. The imprisoned god Silent Goat The gods are betrayed by their enslaved armies and are killed, imprisoned, or driven from the earth. The imprisoned god, Silent Goat, learns of the Syndicate and psychically gifts them his power. The Syndicate use his power to create the Paradise Island sequences and the reality folding drive to fuel them. What the fuck? Lady Love Dies is seduced by the god Damned Harmony. She's exiled to the Idle Lands. Wait, I'm not a god? I'm a member of the Syndicate. Does that not mean that I don't know what that means. Paradise Island Sequence 24. Paradise Island Sequence 24 is born 964 years ago. Henry Division illegally communicates with the gods and is possessed by a demon of unknown origin. Henry murders his mother, and during his arrest, he also kills the Syndicate's exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. Demonic corruption taints the island. Paradise Island 24 is condemned. Preparations are made for the birth of Paradise Island Sequence 25, nicknamed Perfect 25. It takes 10 years for that to happen. I see. So Henry Division 10 years ago incited the creation of the next generation of island, which is now complete, and he has returned apparently to kill the council. I see. Preparations for Perfect 25 have been completed. Syndicate Council retired to the penthouse to meditate and birth the next island. And then last night, 8 minutes before midnight, Henry escapes from the Desolation Cell, and then the council are murdered. Got it. Okay. Here's a map. I am at the courthouse. I have some skins and some music. We're doing good with the music, I think. What is, oh, there's more here. I see. So, Lydia and Sam, witness. The witness to the end is somebody who has an alibi. I want to talk to all these people, including Dr. Doom Jazz, Henry Division, and then find KHX. Oh man, I really hate... I'm going to do some work, I think, before next week to see if I can get the controller to work, because the keyboard support on the interface is bad, is not good. Close the door behind you. What the hell is AR mode? Oh, it's Eagle Vision. Sweet. It's an Ubisoft game. Okay. That is Sam Daybreak, I think. So Sam Daybreak is over there somewhere, 248 meters away. That is Lydia. She is similarly far. No, much further. Much further in that direction. She said she was going to be at the dock. These are other people that I could look up if I wanted. That's... Okay, this is a guy with like a ferret on his head, and here's the same guy with the same ferret on his head. That looks like a dead body, and there's that guy again, so I don't know what that means, but alright, let's who's nearby? 71 meters. So I guess let's go that direction and see who 71 meters guy is. They just let demons around? Okay, Shinji, a moment of your time. I guess because it's a demon, I can't be, like, nice to it. Alright, I'll be exasperated.
I hate demons.
I hate demons, is the thing. Am I going to be seeing a lot of you? What now? I understand you've got a lot on your plate. Mass murder on an island full of weirdos and all that. I feel for you. I really do. Skip to the end. You know the blood crystals? Do you know the blood crystals? That currency you guys are so precious about. I took the liberty of acquiring some while everyone was leaving. Oh, am I all about... Ooh, am I... Ooh, this is like a... No, I think I'm weary. I mean, he is a demon. Like, what do you expect? Where is this going? I redistributed the wealth.
Who?
Not who, but where. I've scattered it around the island as something for you to collect. A collectible, if you will. You'll need it. Crimson Acid. We'll trade you blood crystals for secrets. If you want a cold, refreshing beer on a hot day, it'll cost you. Is it just me, or are the vending machines here a bit expensive?
Is this a fact?
What would you know? You're from another planet. Demons are from another planet. Okay. Hey, I'm just making conversation. Catch you later. No one on the Syndicate is all worshippers, I think. No one on the island is a god. Okay. Okay. Who are the gods, then? We don't talk about them, we just worship them? The citizens are definitely worshippers, I think not by choice. It does suggest that the Syndicate are, like, loyal to the gods. Oh, that's a save point. Spend 1 blood crystal to unlock travel to and from this point. I see, so I can fix this phone for 1 blood crystal, but I don't have any. Saving a record of your existence is free and easy and leads to a happier paradise. Sure, let's save.
Getting saved.
Okay, there's that guy, 34 meters. Let's see if we can go talk to him. What's this vending machine all about? Drinks cost blood crystals. I don't have any right now. Should I take a look anyway? Yeah, browse. I'm gonna browse. All they have is Angel Ward. And there's no way to know anything about it. Okay. I wanted to, like, learn something, but... Okay. Here's the guy with the ferret on his head. Oh, it's like a goat? Maybe it's a goat? He's a martial guard. Okay. Hi, Marshal.
Restricted area.
What do you want, freak? Because I'm in exile? Because he knows I'm an exile? I will be forceful.
Don't test me.
I have authority from Judge. You need direct permission from Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
I don't like this.
She doesn't have jurisdiction. Judge does. I'm investigating at their behest. Now, let me in.
Step back before I make you step back.
Damn. Surprised. You're threatening the investigator. This is a military facility. I'm not obliged to let you in.
I only take orders from the Grand Marshal.
Okay.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The Grand Marshal runs the marshals. I'm a marshal. Okay, this is... Yes, no, I agree. I think we should go talk to what's her name. Are you authorized to answer questions? No. Alright. Fine. I'm gonna go to the thing. Stop bugging me. Jesus. No, there's no reason to do that. I mean, the fact that there are save points... this is interesting. The fact that there are save points strongly suggests to me that I can die. In a way that if this game had autosaves, especially sort of like seamless autosaves the way that most modern games do, then that would be unclear to me. Like, it's entirely possible that I could die, and it would reload me back to the last autosave. Or maybe it is the kind of game where death, isn't really a thing that's taken seriously. That could also easily, or at least, like, mechanically, like, that maybe there's narrative threats of death or something. But I feel more in danger. I feel like there are potential threats because of the fact that it wants me to manage my saves manually. at the same time, the fact that there's 3 save slots makes me even more confident that I can't like fuck up. I can't pull a Zork, right? That I can't like say the wrong thing to somebody and lose my ability to complete the game. I mean, maybe side quests. Maybe I can screw up side quests, but I think that that's not common in games at all these days. But I think especially so that like gives me some confidence about it.